We are now inside the Rossland Youth Center, which I've been told is called The Space, and we're joined by coordinator Mike Kent. Thanks for having us today.
Thanks for coming.
Now, Mike, tell me a little bit about how The Space got started here in Rossland.
Sure. Well, there hasn't been a dedicated youth space in over a decade, and the project that I'm the coordinator of is called the Youth Action Network, and we ran for about 18 months without a dedicated space. So when we ran programs, we would just rent or use other people's space for whatever programs we were running. And then back in the spring, we had some money for some grants and to run some programs, and we weren't able to find adequate space. And so this location was empty at that time. So I negotiated with the landlord just a 3-month trial, and with the intent that if it went well and we could find further funds, that we would keep it open.
So additional funding did come through to keep operating the space?
Yeah, so during those 3 months, we applied for a grant from Columbia Basin Trust, and we were able to get enough funding to keep it open for the next year. So this summer we closed the doors, renovated it to make it more usable for a wide variety of programming that we were planning here, and now we're launching new programs starting next week that are going to run till December, and also during that time we're going to look at our sustainability plan and how to make sure that the doors stay open, you know, beyond June of next year.
Right. Well, this place is hopping already for the grand reopening. I see youth of all ages coming in and out. What kind of age groups are you targeting here?
Right. For our project, we're looking at youth who are 12 to 18 years old. Generally, our programs are open to that full range unless specifically stated otherwise. So we are going to run a girls' night on Wednesday nights that's specific to ages 14 to 18, a bit of the older group.
Right.
But after school drop-in from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, Monday to Thursdays, that's open to all youth in that age range, as well as art night, music night, and a maker lab where we run our 3D printer program.
Awesome. Yeah. Maker lab.
Yeah. So in addition to, it was centered around, we got a grant and bought a 3D printer about 1.5 years ago. And the program has been really centered on learning how to 3D model and print. And now we're expanding it into robotics and other technology stuff. There's an event called the Robo Games that's coming up in the new year.
I'm familiar.
Right, so we're connecting with the Nelson Tech Club around having this be a satellite program for the Robo Games. And we've renovated the basement of this location to be a workshop for that kind of programming.
Sounds like a lot of various programs are going to be run out of here. And are you open 5 days a week, Mike?
We're going to be open 4 days a week for now, and then we do stuff outside of this space as well. So we have had a parkour program that was running outside. We're looking at starting a snowboard program for youth who might not normally have the opportunity to get up to the hill and learn how to snowboard. So we have other things in the works as well outside of this location. But this location has been a real great thing for us in that, you know, knowing that we have a location that we can do programming in whenever we want,
right? As
opposed to, you know, having to negotiate and work around other people's schedules to use their spaces. So here we are doing a more open after-school drop-in, come hang out with your friends, get help with resumes, you know,
awesome,
and other kinds of support from the staff.
We were here earlier when the Kiwanis Club presented the space with a check for $1,000. So it's obvious that there is a lot of community support as well.
Yeah, so the Kiwanis was great. I mean, I wrote them a letter saying, you know, we have the space, we're trying to keep it open. They stepped up and said, yeah, we'll give you $1,000, which is great. We recently got $1,000 from the Nelson District Credit Union as well. That was specific to the Maker Lab program. So from that money, we bought materials to have youth build a 3D scanner. And this fall, we're looking at doing a program where they learn how to build a 3D printer. Columbia Basin Trust donated some computers. Nelson District Credit Union is giving us computers. They gave us an LCD projector. So it's been really great, as well as just donations from, you know, the adults in the community, businesses in the community that have helped out. Okay. So there's been really great support. So if folks out there watching want more information on the space or on the programs being offered, where can they get that? Well, they can go to our website, which is rosslandyan.ca, or they can email me at yancoordinator@gmail.com, or just give me a call, 250-368-7776. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having us out today, Mike. The space is really, really great. Thanks. Thanks for coming. We're going to take a quick break now on Go, but stick around. There's plenty more to come, including an alliance gets busy looking after the future of mountain biking in Fernie.